Tips for when you have more than one dog. I'm Becki and welcome to the Spaniel School. A lot of us do have more than one dog these days. And just because we do have more than one doesn't mean we can train them all together. In fact, it's actually harder to train more than one dog at once because it's harder for the dog to keep engaged with you, harder for the dog to learn, harder for you to communicate. It's adding distractions for you and your dog. So we always recommend train one dog, a new thing, at once. So one-to-one with one dog, one-to-one with another dog. You can be learning in parallel, learning the same thing. You know, for example, a retrieve or a stop whistle or a recall whistle. Teach them one at a time. Then you can add them both together when they 100% know that behaviour. So the thing I'm going to be talking about today is that sit means sit. And this is really important whether you have one dog or two dogs, but it's especially important if you do have more than one dog. And that's because they need to know that they need to be steady and they need to keep engaged with you and listen to you. It's safety for them as much as it is for you. So we teach sit means sit separately. We start inside with the food bowl. I've done another video on this, but I will just repeat again. Food bowl above the head. They'll naturally sit, look up, lower it as they're sitting, gets raised if they lift their bum up until they sit the whole way, and they'll learn pretty quickly. Bum on floor, good thing. Now, once both dogs are doing this, you can do it together with them. So inside with the food bowl, both of them sit up and lower the food bowl. Now, the release word is their name for me, and that is because it is not easy to confuse. They know their names, so release them with their names. If you release them with the same command, whether that's okay, whether that's get out, whether that's fetch, they will both do it at the same time. And the idea of this exercise is to be able to control one dog at once and keep the other one steady. So when they're both sat with the food bowls, use their names to send them for their food. Now, once they're doing that inside, you can take one dog individually outside, do the same thing with a food bowl, or do the same thing with a retrieve. Now, it's important that you don't rush it and put the two dogs together because it can add confusion, it can add one dog running in, and as I say, the aim of this is to have one dog steady as you send one dog or work one dog. So I've got my two here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean with a retrieve, which is a rabbit ball. So I'm just going to remind them to sit up because they have been sat there a while. And I'm going to roll the rabbit ball. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that we roll the rabbit ball because it keeps it nice and calm, which is easier for them to learn and easier for them to get success and get it right, which is what we want. Now, I'm going to use the gold cocker's name, and that's all I'm going to use to send her for that ball. Now, my other dog should not move. Ruby. Just like that. Now, if I was to send Ruby with a command, it's more than likely that my other dog will hear that command and assume that it means her. So let me show you what I mean. Sit up. So again, I'm going to use a name, but I'm also going to use a command. Ruby, get out. Good girl. So, as you can see there, I can't tell either of them off because they were both doing what I asked. I said, get out, and to both of them, that is the release command, that's the go. Now, this is why it is important to use their name, because that isn't, you know, that can't be confused. They know their names, they know the gold one knows her, she's Ruby, black one knows she's Winnie, and when they hear their name, they know I'm talking to them. So when you are teaching your dogs together, make sure that you've already started to lay the groundwork of using their names with the food bowl, because then it means you can keep one steady, as I did with the black cocker, and I just sent one with the gold cocker. So hopefully that's helpful. If you do have more than one dog, just to recap what we've gone through, so train of behaviour separately, that's really key and really important. Once the behaviour is 100% with all your dogs, then you can start to add that steadiness, that sit means sit, all together. And you can eventually scale that so you can have one going for a retrieve, stop them, send the other one, recall them both back, make it more complicated, work their brains as well as their bodies. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's anything you'd like to see in these videos or anything that wasn't clear in this one, please pop a comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can.